because I started about 4 months ago. My name is Matt Hoelscher, and Sandy Abbott, who does email marketing with Constant Contact, is actually a coaching client of mine, and she's been my email mentor. So you get to hear this presentation from the side of somebody who listened to what she said, followed some of her advice, and has been pretty successful with it. So I was really excited to come up here and talk about the power of the email marketing with the Bootcamp, because it changed my business. So how many of you are on social media now? All right. Are you guys just not playing along, or are you really not there? Come on now, Dora.
Not currently.
Not currently, all right. So, how many of you can't wait to get started? All right. How many of you wanted to just go away? All right, no doubting Thomas is here. Good. So, I'm with the search engine. Anybody feel like the antisocial networker? So, you know, Sandy and I both are independent professionals that had to start a business with nothing but ourselves and a very small budget. And if I had it to do all over again, I would have done email before I did my website. Because we have to go out to our clients. They are not coming to us to hear our messages. We have to find a way to communicate with them. We have to find a way to engage them and wake them up from the 200 other emails that are in their inbox. We have to educate them, and we have to prove ourselves by doing a lot of that social proof that Maylene just talked about. All those things that she just went through is the content that needs to be in your emails. We want to move up. We want to get you at least to the semi-social networker to the highly social networker. And there are some really good role models. I hope all of you become friends with Maylene on Facebook. And Joanna. I love her pictures, by the way. That's one of her partners. You know, reach out to me. Join my newsletter. Find us on Facebook. Connect with Christians. We're there, and we're doing it all the time. The great thing about the internet is that in college, when you stole somebody else's ideas, you got thrown out. In business, it's a way of life. It's perfectly legal. Raven, don't laugh at that. Come on. All right. So we're trying to disseminate ideas that are highly accessible so that people can take our messages in when they want them. We want them to want our messages. It's huge. Right now we're just talking about the social networking with Facebook, LinkedIn, and MySpace. Then you can back that up with Twitter and WordPress, which are sort of like the new websites. The problem with the website is it becomes very static. Somebody only goes to it once. They're never going to come back and say, did you change anything? Let me find that new page, the third one down in the menu. Nobody goes back to the website. They go to your website once, after they get your business card, after they see your email, to get the content that's out there and use that to evaluate your credibility. Should I do business with this person? My clients that I've gotten that I didn't know before, completely cold clients, I asked them, why did you decide to do coaching with me? I liked your business card, it was professional. You didn't have a Gmail address, you didn't have an AOL address. I went to your website, it looked just like you, and it was consistent and well done. And then I was your friend on Facebook, and I could see into your life, meet your family and your kids, and see exactly what kind of person you are. I'm an open book. That is very scary for a lot of people. That is what social media is about. You can control how open you want to be, how far you want to go. You can find me on Flickr. You can see my scuba diving photos. I also love going to drum circles and taking pictures of fire dancers. It makes for great content. He's like, yeah, man, let's go. All right. Exactly. And then there's the social bookmarking, which we won't talk much about. I haven't even figured that one out yet. There's always something new to learn in social media, something new to challenge yourself with. But what is your message? Quick quiz. What is my brand? I talked with at least half of you before here. Huh? Executive coaching is what I do. What is my brand? What is the image that I always have on? Hat. Very good. Thank you. In a month from now, you see the guy in the hat anywhere, and it triggers it back. It's my way of trying to stand out. So what is your message? That message then has to become a conversation. It has to be open. We're not beating people up with messages anymore. Coca-Cola and Walmart can afford to bombard you with messages in their logo. I cannot afford that. I have to have a conversation. I care about each one of you as a person and need to connect with you at that level to maintain that relationship. So there's a lot to social media. Online networking is a lot like real-life networking, just like here today. What kind of first impression are you making today? How many of you have business cards with other people in the room? Well, Maylene, you don't. Jeez. All right, we got the two ladies here in the middle. And Tina, you guys exchanged, right? You're sitting right next to each other. All right. We have a woman who does flower arrangements. Jennifer? Yeah. You're covering your name tag, so I had to pull that one out full. We have women that promote unique architecture and building buildings in the Caribbean. We have someone here who does independent films. You guys came late, so you don't get a shout out. Yeah, bad. We have a software company. We have a sales company that provides salespeople. We have a woman that does event planning. We have Morton that will help you have a positive lifestyle. What do you do with that? What? And a social media specialist. Not bad, huh? For 15 minutes before the show. You thought I was nervous just giving a presentation. So there's a lot to be done. Meet each other. Make a good first impression. When you got up and got dressed this morning, did you think about the impression you were going to make to the people that you were meeting today? What impression do you want that to make? Your website is the same thing. You have to think of yourself as now a digital person. That's where logos, products, and pictures of yourself become very important. These are impressions that will get burned into people's brains. Is this a good picture? Exactly. No. What does this say when you see somebody's Twitter or their Facebook page and they don't even have a picture? Exactly. Can't take them seriously. What about the people that use avatars? Yeah, okay, you're in high school. Exactly. What are you going to say about yourself? What is your message? I forgot to mention that. Get a good picture of yourself. A place like this or an event like this is wonderful because if you get people behind you, you now have social proof. It means you're out there, you're open, you're available. You go to glamour shots and then, they'll fade everything out and make you look beautiful. But if it's almost too good to be true, again, people start thinking, oh, it actually lowers that credibility back down. You get something natural, in the moment, is always the best. Then you want to use that picture consistently. I try to make sure that at least 75% of my pictures that I have on the internet, I have my hat on. I want that to get put out. Your bio information, your elevator speech. Who has your elevator speech?